Projection. So what is it? It's when we attribute our own thoughts, feelings, emotions and traits onto somebody else. It could be in the form of praise, advice, helping somebody, correction, criticism, protection. And really, how can we possibly know what someone else is thinking or feeling? We're not there. Have you ever had somebody project onto you into a conversation? How did it make you feel? This is coming from the egocentric identity, but it's not malicious. It's through fear. The ego projects to protect. It assumes to avoid uncertainty. It knows because it is so terrified of not knowing something. I was in a conversation the other day and someone made some assumptions about me, which were completely wrong. And I stood there and I accepted it with compassion. I wasn't triggered. And we continued the conversation, and I dropped in some subtle pieces of information so that they could realise that they had made an assumption there that was inaccurate. Now, this is self-awareness. This doesn't make me totally aware. I'm on a path of a journey into awareness, and there's a long way to go. And in the bigger picture of things, I am completely and utterly ignorant because there is so much that we don't know. There's not anyone on the planet that isn't ignorant. So when I reflected on this situation, I realised that I felt like I wanted to detach from this person. I had this feeling. And looking back on that, that was coming from, they're not ready yet. They're not ready for what I have to share and what I want to talk about because they made an assumption like that. But we all do it. So that was my own form of projecting onto that person that they're not ready. And the reason behind that, when I dug deeper, because I was afraid. I was trying to protect myself. I was afraid of being unseen and misunderstood by somebody. So something for me to work on. So really, when it comes to projection, we need to stop seeing people how we think, how we want to see them, how we filter them to be, because it is just a filter. Every single person's life is different. They've been through different things and have different experiences and have different filters. And it's often a very limited filter until they open up their mind and expand and consider all the potentials. So when you're in a situation like this, it's very easy for us to slip into assumption. And as I said, if someone doesn't make you aware of it, then it's not so easy to overcome. However, if you set the intention before you have a conversation to really listen and then ask more questions to get more information, it reveals more potentials, and then you can understand more. And projection doesn't seem to be such an issue then. But it's not so easy to do, and that's why training in something like NMA really can help you overcome these kinds of behaviours.